Whether you've seen it or not, chances are you've definitely heard of this film, and this is probably one of the main reasons why people are afraid of clowns. I'm Sebastian Cintron here with the Nocturnal at the It Chapter 2 premiere. Don't go anywhere, I'm gonna give you guys all of the scoop. This jacket though, who makes it?
This jacket, Obama.
Mama, okay, I had a feeling. I saw the buttons and I was like, I had a feeling, but I had to ask. How was it like being a part of this is your first rodeo. This is chapter 2. What expectations do you have now that this is the second one? It's bigger, it's better, it's scarier.
You know, I try to keep no expectations for a film. Honestly, all I wanted was to go and have fun with my friends again, and this movie gave me the opportunity to do that. And I just hope that my friends like it, and hopefully other people can like it too and feel something from it.
I just spoke to Jack and he told me that you guys became so close because now, you know, the first one, this is the second time. And do you guys feel like, similar in the movie, you guys will be friends, you guys will stay friends for years to come?
Oh yes, it's already been 3 years of our lives, and we probably texted every day. Like literally, it's crazy. But these are my best friends. That's the best thing about this movie. It gave me some of my best friends.
Have you been to the It Experience on Hollywood Boulevard?
We went last night as a group, and
what'd you think?
It was good. I was scared. Like three really good times, and I know.
Have you seen the movie yet?
We have not seen the finished product of the movie.
Okay,
so it's been crazy.
Okay, so because in the experience you go through it and there's some scenes similar to the movie, so that's like a sneak peek.
I'm excited. We got to see like this different shots and different scenes, but this will be our first time seeing the whole thing put together, so it's gonna be crazy.
I saw the movie on Saturday. It was great.
Oh, thank you.
Take care, man.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jay just walked across the carpet. I have to ask you, how was it like seeing him portray the older version of you?
It was really wonderful. I mean, it's a freaky thing to have like an older self, because not many people can say that they've met their older selves. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but you know, and we had a few choices, but I was never like happy with it. And then when Andy sent me the picture of Jay Ryan, it was just like uncanny. And our eyes are the same.
Yeah, you guys actually look alike. It's kind of crazy.
It's really insane to have somebody that like almost looks like your doppelganger.
Yeah. And do you think he did a good job? Did he do you justice, your character?
I haven't seen it yet, but I guarantee you, he's an absolutely amazing actor, and he definitely did me justice, even without seeing it.
Okay, so how ready are you to be scared? Because I saw it just the other day, and it's scarier than the first one. You guys took it to a whole new level. You guys brought it this time, and the clown is so much more scarier too.
Yeah, no, give credit to Andy for all of that. I think Andy had a lot more room to work with this one, so he just completely upped that horror aspect of the movie, and I think he did an amazing job at it.
And I feel like everybody's scared of something, and this movie taps into people's fears and the way it manifests himself to different people.
Yeah.
What is one way that, if you were stuck in a room with him, how would he manifest himself as?
If we were stuck in a room, he would make the walls close, because I'm super scared of small
Are you claustrophobic?
Very claustrophobic. Yeah, so he'd just make the walls close, and I'd poop my pants.
I just told Nicholas, and this is gonna sound really weird, but I am terrified of mayo. I hate mayonnaise. So I feel like it would probably transform himself into like a jar of mayo. I know it sounds crazy, it sounds funny, but
I get it though. I get it.
Yeah, it's scary. Anyway, congratulations, man. So nice to meet you. I feel like James does such a good job at playing the adult version of yourself. Do you agree?
Oh my God, no one else could do it better.
Dude, I feel like the movie was scary, I have to say, but your character and James, both of you guys, I feel like you guys provide the comedic relief. You guys are just kind of like the funny ones in the movie that, you know, you're
I'm so excited. I haven't seen it yet. I'm so excited.
Then I don't want to spoil too much for you.
I will see it,
but this isn't your first rodeo. This is chapter 2. So what are you expecting this time around compared to the first?
It's gonna be a lot scarier, I assure you. There's no holds barred. We kind of got the green light when we shot the first one that like this is a go. So we definitely didn't hold back on the scares this time.
And do you feel like you're closer with the cast now?
Oh my God. Within the first month of meeting them, I was closest with them than I've been with any other friend in my life.
All right, dude. Have fun. Congratulations. So I saw that just the other day you went to the It Experience.
I did.
How was that for you?
It was fantastic. I thought they did an inspired job.
And assuming you haven't seen the movie,
I have not.
Did it give anything away?
Well, I mean, obviously there are locations in the experience that do relate, and we've seen them in the trailer to the film. I was particularly struck truck as a long life, skateboarder when I got into the sewers in the It experience, and I just saw that, green skateboard sitting in the sewer grate, and I was like, oh, where's the skateboarder?
Now, talk to me a little bit about what it means to be a part of this film and how it was like when you got the word that you were going to be a part of it.
First I didn't even allow myself to fully get it. It took a little bit to set in. I remember driving in my truck when the first one came out, and I saw the iconography for 2017 at Chapter 1 with the balloon and Georgie in the yellow jacket, and I was like, that is slick. And then having seen the movie and then moving forward to, getting adult Henry Bowers, I was overwhelmed. And I couldn't really experience it in any other way than to block it out and just focus on the work. And I don't think I've even let it set in yet. I look at this crowd and just the magnitude of this, and I'm humbled, filled with gratitude.
It's insane. Look at this premiere right now.
It's absolutely insane. I've been to premieres and I've never seen anything like this.
It's a great carpet. We're tented at least, so it's not hot.
It's air conditioned, which I appreciate in a 3-piece.
Now tell me, this is Chapter 2.
Yeah.
So what expectations or differences do you think from the first one are you expecting or hoping for this time around?
I think the audience is more connected to the characters coming into Chapter 2. I think they fell in love with them, as children. And so I think they're coming into this movie primed for some of the emotional gravity that this film's going to sneak up on them and deliver.
Okay, so we just spoke to Teach a couple minutes ago. How you were in the first one, he comes to the second one, Chapter 2. How was it like seeing him be the older version of you?
It's nuts. It's truly eerie. Like having that person playing your interpretation of a character that you played 2 years ago. It's mind-boggling how he did it. I mean, we met once at a dinner. We kind of had a chat, and then he went off and did his Henry. And I watched the movie the other day. He's just terrifying and dark.
That's what I was about to ask you. If you guys had did you give him any advice or anything?
I couldn't really. I kind of didn't want to. I kind of wanted him to just be Henry.
But it was fun for you to see his interpretation of what you would be as an adult.
It's nuts. I mean, my mum keeps saying that if I turn out to be that good looking, then I'm fine, which is great. I mean, Teachers, honestly, he's a fantastic actor. He's a fantastic guy. He is Henry Bowers, truly. He owns that character now. That's his. I wish him the best, truly.
And now with the rest of the crew, the Losers Club, how is it like reuniting with them this time around compared to the first time? I feel like you guys probably have bonded throughout filming the first movie. Now you guys are back together the second time around. Are you guys close?
God, yeah. Yeah, all the kids and all the bullies are very, very close. It's awesome. I mean, the first one was we were kind of told to stay away from the bullies, to let them be scared of us, but we kind of ignored that and we're now family. All the kids and us are just best friends, and we'll stay that way for the rest of our lives.
Now, have you seen the movie yet?
I have.
You have? Okay, yeah, I saw it too. I feel like you guys definitely stepped it up a notch.
Right.
You guys took it to a whole new level.
Right.
Very much scarier than the first one.
I agree, 100%. It's just bigger, I think. Everything's bloodier and guttier and just scarier and terrifying, and Bill is more terrifying. He's leaned into this role more. Everyone has leaned into their roles more because there's more... You have to respect the story more now because more people than the first one were watching this.
Now, if you were stuck in a room with it and he had to manifest himself or into something that you're scared of, what would that thing be?
Oh God, I think he would just turn the lights off. I don't like the unknown. I don't like not being able to see in front of me. It scares the living
Well,
out.
you know what it would be for me? Probably mayonnaise. I am terrified of mayonnaise. I hate mayo.
Terrified of mayonnaise? You don't like mayo? That's terrified mayo.
I don't.
Terrified of mayo is that's a big step.
All right.
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Take care.
it.
Congratulations. Nice to meet you, Sebastian. Okay, so are you gonna be allowed to watch the movie? Yes.
Yeah.
Are you gonna get a pass because you're in it?
Yeah.
Yes. Are you ready to get scared? How much fun did you have playing your character?
Ooh, oh my God, it was so much fun. Yeah, I loved finding more stuff about this character as I was going along the script. It was amazing. I absolutely loved this experience, first of all, and this character was awesome to play, honestly. So,
And working with Bill, how was that like? Was he nice on set?
oh, he was so nice, and even in this big costume and stuff, he was like, "Are you all right with this?"
Was there ever a moment where you were like genuinely terrified? Or you knew that you guys were just like acting and, you know?
Like, well, they're really a normal person. They're just like everybody else. So you know that, and you know what your job here is to do, but also have fun. So you just...
It was fun, right? Yeah.
So it was just interesting.
And what are you most excited for this new movie, Chapter 2? What are you most excited to see?
Well, I'm really excited to see everything, honestly. It's my first time seeing a really scary movie. So, yeah, I guess that's exciting.
Well, it's a good movie. Congratulations. High five. Thank you. So, I just have to tell you that I saw the movie the other night and you scared the out of me. You scared me really bad. And also, I don't know if you knew this, but it has an experience on Hollywood Boulevard. It's like this haunted maze situation. Did you know about that? That Warner Brothers, they did a live activation, kind of like an It-themed horror house that you can walk through. Did you know about that?
I was there. I was doing interviews with all the influencers yesterday and recreating the scene.
And well, there they have a moment where it's like your apartment. They recreated the entire thing, and then there's a part where an actor, as you know, playing as you, goes out and scares people, and it's phenomenal. You haven't seen the movie yet,
No,
I assume.
No.
Are you ready to potentially
I'm not quite sure.
have your? Maybe you'll get scared of yourself.
I will. I think I will. And I'm not. Horror movies and people that jump out of the dark behind doors scare me the hell out, you know. So I'm hoping I'll keep myself in good check tonight.
And I feel like this movie has a very nice theme of, you know, letting go of your fears. What is a fear that you would want to let go of, or something that you think that people shouldn't be afraid of?
Other than people coming out from behind doors, or you know, when you're watching a movie and you're sure that there's somebody behind that door that's going to come out, that kind of thing frightens me. I suppose there are lots of things that do. I can't think of anything right now. I mean, I don't dwell on things that scare me or are unpleasant, so maybe I better get my head out of the clouds and start thinking.
And I think that's why, you know, that theme in this movie is so great, that it kind of has that portrayal of letting go of your fears and not, you know, thinking of your fears because it holds you back to some degree.
They all step up and challenge their fears and with tremendous courage. So yeah, I'm so looking forward to seeing it.
Well, it was nice to meet you. Thank you for scaring me. The movie was great. I hope you enjoyed it. Nice to meet you. I'm a big believer that the score makes or breaks a film, especially in the horror genre, because at the end of the day, if you take away the score, you know, the movie wouldn't be as scary with the sound effects or the music that's behind it. How was it like, that process for you as a composer, you know, kind of creating the movie to translate that to the audience?
I mean, this movie has so much complexity, so much depth, and at its heart, you know, I've always seen it as an adventure film, and it's an incredibly emotional journey too. So I think with this particular film, there was a lot to be learned from approaching it, not just from the point of view of horror, but also from that more narrative kind of, you know, character-driven approach. And then when we get to the horror, it's ramped up to 11. Yeah.
And then, now, that process, was there anything, you know, challenging, something that you experienced? What would you say was the most challenging part?
You know, every movie is challenging, and, you know, to do it justice, I think a film of this scale, it was about just kind of stepping back from any preconceived ideas of what it might be, and just almost, even though we have all of the the themes from the first movie to use, just like starting with a blank canvas and actually becoming a completely open book in a way for where it could go.
And now this is chapter 2. So what do you think is like the difference between chapter 1 and what chapter 2 brings as far as the music and the score goes?
Well, one of the things we really try to do is imagine what these themes might sound like if they had matured 27 years, like the characters do. And a lot of it was just all about a much larger orchestra, a much more ambitious approach to the harmony, and finding a way in which it wasn't like repeating what we were doing in the first film. It's one of those films which just grabs you and doesn't let you go to the very end. So I think it was a hugely ambitious sort of project to be a part of, and something I feel so lucky to have been involved with.
It was great. I got a chance to see it on Saturday night, and it was I loved it. I loved it better than the first one. It definitely, you guys stepped it up another level. So congratulations. Nice pin, by the way.